Hi everybody, and welcome back to Curiosity Corner. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the beginning of school because it's a really important time. But guess what? We couldn't go to any of the schools because everybody's working, if you are one of our friends that does go to school. So we came to Del Norte County's public library. So there are other people around here studying and reading books. Kids are here drawing. There's all kinds of things to do at the library. It's a wonderful place. I was thinking about what is it like for some of us who maybe haven't been to school before, or maybe they're from a different town and they transferred into a school. Sometimes that can be kind of a little scary thing. And I was kind of curious if any of you felt that way. So I started looking for books and I found the perfect one that I want to share with you today. Our book for today is called The Day You Begin, and it's by Jacqueline Woodson. And the illustrations, or the really great pictures that we see, are from Rafael Lopez. So, The Day You Begin. The story is kind of about, there's lots of reasons that sometimes we feel a little bit different. And maybe it's how you look, or how you talk, or where you're from, or maybe it's even what you choose to eat for lunch. We're going to learn more about that in our book today. So sit down, get comfortable, and let's find out about the day you begin. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or maybe like me, the curl in your hair. Everyone is different. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of your country that you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the class will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. He seems so happy here and so nervous there as school is beginning. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and your homeland sound like flowers blooming. The first bright notes of a song. She's a really nice teacher, huh? There will also be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller, when the teacher asks you, "What did you do this summer?" Did you get asked that question? What did you do this summer? Tell the class your story. So other children started talking, and this is what they said. "We went to France," Shayla says. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells so fragile they look like they will turn to dust in your very own untraveled hands. "My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels going on and on." You can see that our friend here is not too happy. Everyone has a story, and She seems kind of sad and reluctant, like not wanting to share her story. Well, let's keep reading. As you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved. As it lifted up off the curb, your days were spent at home caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books that you kept on reading long after she'd fallen asleep. And in that room where no one else is quite like you, you'll look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students are flying and sailing and going somewhere? How do you think she feels about that? Yeah, I think sad, right? A little bit sad. Well, let's see what happens. There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is kind of too strange or too unfamiliar to others to love as you do. You ever had somebody look at your sandwich or what's in your lunchbox and say, "Ew, what is that?" That's not very nice. Here's her very own friend Nadia. Even when your own friend Nadia will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's that in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and the kimchi. You wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the whole world. Her container looks different too, doesn't it? But look at all the different choices she has. I think it's cool. Well, there will be times when climbing the bars are too high. The run is too fast and far, and the game isn't one that you can ever really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. Oh, he's feeling very, very left out. There are going to be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of. Like, here's what's happening, but you feel like you're way over there by yourself. But I want you to remember, you're not. You're you, and you're the best you can be. And all that stands between you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready, even though you don't yet know what you are ready for. This is such a cool picture, boys and girls. Look, he is feeling that way up at top of the lake, but knowing that he has that inside of him. He just has to find it. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you, until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister. You tell the class. Your voice is stronger than it was a minute ago. Reading books and telling stories. And even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. Your name is like my sister's, he says. Rigoberto says, her name is Angelina too. And all at once, in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches and your books and your travel and your stories, where every new friend has something a little bit like you and something else so fabulous, not quite like you at all. So here's what I want you to do as you go through your school year with your friends. Try to find things that you're curious about. Some of your friends may have things that are alike, just like you. And they may also be curious about things that are not like them. So share you, because you are special and you are valued and you are loved. But you need to let people know about you so they can become your friends and you can teach them all the wonderful things that you know. So this picture is of me, and I'm sure you can tell which one I am, the one with the curly hair. I don't look very happy, do I? Well, I wasn't, because I didn't like my hair and I didn't like that dress. It was the same dress my mom used for 5th grade, and now I'm in 6th grade with the same dress, and I was sad. And you could tell the girl next to me is kind of sad too. But sometimes I guess I really hadn't found my beginning for 6th grade. It took me a minute. But here I am all these years later, and I found the parts of me that I like to share with people. And the girl next to me did too. And guess what? We're still friends. You know, you never know who you're going to meet. So from now until the end of your school year, be sure that you begin the day by sharing yourself, because you are a wonderful person. So remember, the world is full of wonder, and it is a wonderful place because you're in it. Until next time, bye from the Curiosity Corner.